what we did the previous day. We talked about sequences. Sequences is nothing but dealing with patterns. Now, we taught you two equations. A sub 2 minus A sub 1 would give me my common difference. Then we taught you a second equation, which will give us our nth term, nth, which is A sub n equals A sub 1 plus parentheses n minus 1 times d. That's the second equation. Now, I got a number in my head. A number in my head from 1 to 10. I need to call on two people. That's going to be Mr. Banks and Mr. Gardner. Mr. Banks and Mr. Gardner. Now, I'm going to tell Mr. Cruz my number, and you're going to have to guess it. Okay, here we go. Mr. Banks, what's my number in my head?
8.
Mr. Gardner, what's that number in my head?
12.
Okay, what's the number, Mr. Cruz?
2.
So, Mr. Gardner, bam, there it is, you go. Okay, now, we're going to look at finding, and we're going to describe this pattern. Describe the pattern of each sequence. Then find the two missing terms. Okay, here are the numbers. You ready? I have 1.5. Let's work this way. And right with the thicker part. 1.5, comma, 2.25, comma, 3, comma, and 3.75. Okay. Now, those are the numbers we're going to work with. First off, we got to find our common difference, if there's a common difference. We're going to label these A sub 1, no,
A sub 4.
A sub 4. Very good, very good. Now, let's use our formula to see if we can find a common difference. Come over here and use this formula. What number, Mr. Peterson? Mr. Peterson, what number represent A sub 2?
2.25.
2.25. And what number represent A sub 1, Peterson?
1.5.
1.5. Handle your business. Do you know how to do that? I know you do. Go right there, baby, and get you some scratch paper. Right here. This is your scratch paper. You're going to line these decimal points up. 2.25 minus 1.50. I put that 0 there because I want to have the same places, the 1s and the 10 place. Now, give me my difference. Starting with the 1s, 1s place. Okay, let's look at it. You got to borrow a whole number right here, because you can't take 5 from 2, so borrow your whole 10. Cross that 2 out, put a 1 up there, add a 1 in front of that 2. Okay, now you can subtract 12 minus 5. 7. Okay, well, baby, you're wasting time. If you know, put it up there. And then bring your decimal point down. Bring the 0 in front of there. So we're saying that our common difference put equal. Okay, very good. We're saying our common difference equals 0 and 75, which is 75 hundredths. That's how you read that. Let's just test the waters. If I add 7 hundredths to this 1 and 5 tenths, I should get 2 and 2 2.25, which is 2 and 25 hundredths. Let's just test it. Erase that over there. Erase it. Just that. Put 1.50 over there. 1.50 plus, down here, 0.75. Line the decimal points up. Add it together now. Very good. Carry that 1. What you going to do with the decimal point? Break it down. Line it up. Then what's 1 plus 1? 2.25. Okay, it might work, but let's try another one. Add, don't do anything. Add that 0.75 to 2.25. Let's see if we're going to come up with this 3. That's 7 plus 2 plus 1, you know that. Okay, let me show you something, baby. Step to the side. No, over here, on this side. Nothing big. 7 plus 2 is what? 9 plus 1 is 10. Write my 0, decimal point, carry my 1. And then that's a 3. You understand what I'm saying? See, with decimals, and you're adding and subtracting decimals, you must line them up. It's a visual thing. So yeah, this work, and that work. So we can say that our common difference is 0 and 75 hundredths. So it works just fine, correct? Now, are there any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any questions? All right, so if you don't have any questions, every last one of you should be able to do this with ease. If not, let me know. Let me know. Now, let's just test this other equation. Erase this right here, sweetie. Well, let's erase this. Okay. And let me erase this right here.
Okay.
We're going to use this formula, and we're going to plug in the information that we found. We found the common difference to be what?
0.75.
Okay, 0.75. We know that A sub 1 is what?
1.5.
Okay, now let's plug and chug. Drop it down right here, that equation. Let's just drop it down. A sub n. How many terms we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So put 4 right there. Minus. And what is your?
0.75.
Very good. 0.75. Now with me, I never leave home without my calculator, but you can always get a calculator from this Promethean board. So you be working on this part. I'm going to put a calculator up over here for you. So get busy and finish that. So I pulled a calculator up for you, and you can easily come over here and start using the calculator. So you're going to do what's in parentheses first. Drop the first terms down. Then put that in parentheses. You got to multiply that times that 0.75. Go over there to the calculator. Oh, you got yours. He said he put this out. He got his. Plus what? Okay. Equals. Now, you're adding stuff to the side of this so you can see. So to find my nth term, we're going to add these two numbers together and give me that next term. A sub n, or you can take it to the top if you don't have enough room. Take it to the top. A sub n is equal to whatever you had in that calculator. 1.25 plus 1.5 plus 2.25 equals what? Wow, that'll work. Step to the side. So our fourth term is equal to 3 7/500. 3 7/500. Isn't that what we got right here? Now I want to